Hello, Cowboys! This is Mrs. Noriega, your principal. Today we're going to talk about growth mindset during this PBIS assembly. When you were a baby, do you think you were born smart? Now, teachers, remember that throughout this presentation, there will be times when I'm going to ask them questions, and it'd be a good idea for you to pause the video so that you can have a discussion. So when you were a baby, do you think you were smart? No, right? You didn't know anything when you were a baby. When you first walked, it was hard. You would fall a lot. But as you practiced, your body grew stronger until it was easy. It works the same way with your brain. When you learn hard things, your brain grows. The more you try to learn hard things, the more your brain grows. What do you think your brain would do if you only did easy things all the time? It would probably fall asleep because it was so bored. Your brain does not grow if you only do easy things. What if your teachers, when they were young, they thought reading was too hard and they just decided to quit? What would happen? Well, they wouldn't be your teachers, right? They still wouldn't even know how to read. But they didn't quit, and their brains grew. Now their reading is a lot easier for them. They're experts, right? Your brain does not grow if you quit too soon. I'm seeing some of you quit too soon, and that's not gonna work. Doing things that are hard doesn't just grow your brain, it's also more fun. We're gonna try an experiment to show you that harder things can be more fun than easy things. So I want you to raise your hand when you find the triangle. And so teachers, you can look to see who's raised their hand. Great, you found the triangle, it was right in front of you. Now raise your hand when you find the triangle. Teachers, go ahead and pause the video until they all raise their hand. That's right, you found the triangle. It's right there. Which one was harder? Show a number 1 or a number 2 with your fingers. Which one was harder, the first one or the second one? Which one took longer to solve? Show it with your fingers. A 1, the first one, or the second one? Which one was more fun? The first one, put a number 1 up, or the second one, number 2? Doing hard things grows your brain, and it is more fun. What if I had just shown you the triangle before you even had a chance to find it? And sometimes this happens at home, right? Our parents maybe give us the answer, our older brothers or sisters, or even our teachers when they don't give us enough time for us to think and solve it ourselves. So what if I had just said, oh, it's right here? Your brain wouldn't have had a chance to grow. Your brain does not grow if someone tells you the answer before you have time to think. Sometimes we know an answer right away, right? Sometimes we get a problem and this one is 1 + 1. So put it in the chat and teachers pause until everybody responds. And so yeah, it's easy. It's 2, right? Sometimes we have to think just a little longer. Go ahead and pause the video and put your answer in the chat. So yeah, the answer is 10, right? If you don't know an answer right away, that can be a good thing. Why? Well, because it means that you're doing something hard and your brain is growing. Some people think that mistakes are bad. I don't. Mistakes can be a good thing. If you never make any mistakes, then that means you're doing things that are too easy for you. You need to challenge yourself. You need to challenge your brain. When you can find your mistakes and explain how to fix them, that's when your brain grows the most. So we're going to practice trying to make our brains fix other people's mistakes, okay? So if you can find the mistakes these students made and explain why they made that mistake and how to fix it. So let's look at this first one. What is the mistake? Have a discussion. Why do you think they made this mistake? Because the 5 + 1 is not 4. They probably thought it was a subtraction problem instead of an addition problem. Let's fix the mistake. What would be the correct answer? Have a discussion. It's 6, right? What's the mistake in this one? I have 2 cats. Why do you think they made this mistake? 2, 2, and 2 all sound the same, but they are spelled differently. They must have picked the wrong spelling. Let's fix the mistake. What would be the correct spelling? Go ahead and put it in the chat and teachers wait. Yeah, it's TWO, the number 2. What about this one? What's the mistake? They said it's 3 cents. Stop the video and have a discussion. Why do you think they made this mistake? They must have counted 1 cent for each dime, but that's not how much dimes are worth, right? Let's fix the mistake. What would be the correct amount? Put it in the chat. Yes, it's 30 cents, not 3 cents, because each dime is worth 10, right? Great. Let's practice growing our brains more. Select which shape below comes next in the pattern. Go ahead and put it in the chat or raise your hand and have that discussion. Yes, it's the yellow circle, right? But that's too easy. Our brains didn't grow. Let's try a harder one, okay? Select which shape comes next in the pattern. Go ahead and pause the video, have a conversation. And yeah, it's the green triangle. Well done, your brain grew. Now let's try another one. Select which word is spelled correctly. Go ahead and have a discussion and tell me which one is spelled correctly. So yeah, sun, right? S-U-N. The other one's not even a word. But that's too easy. Your brains didn't grow. So let's try a harder one. What about this one? Select which word is spelled correctly based on this picture. Go ahead and put it in the chat or have a discussion. Correct, it's night. Great job, your brain grew. Now let's try another one. Select the girl with the red dress. Everybody have a chance to respond? It's not a trick question, it's easy, right? It's that one, there's only one there. But that's too easy, our brains didn't grow, so let's try a harder one. Click on the girl or select a girl with the red dress, brown hair, pigtails, and purple shoes. Go ahead and let everybody respond. And so yeah, it's this girl, right? Great job, your brain grew because it had to think a little bit. Now let's see if you remember what we learned about today. So we learned, what does your brain do if you only do easy things all the time? So select an answer and have a discussion if you'd like. It sleeps, it goes to sleep. Great, now let's try another. When does your brain grow the most? Select the answer and have a discussion. When you never make mistakes, or when you find and fix mistakes? Yes, when you find and fix mistakes. Great job, now let's try another one. When does your brain not grow? Select the answer below and have a discussion. When you make mistakes, when you quit too soon, or when you try hard things. Yes, when you quit too soon, that's right. So you've done a good job learning about your brain. Now let's see how much you can grow your brain today and have a growth mindset. And I say that to you because you should have received your report cards. And I want to ask you, are you happy with the results? Are you happy with your grades? If you're not, then don't give up. You can do better. This is just the first quarter. You can't give up. You can do this. Okay? Now I want you to have a class discussion to end this as to what word in ropes best represents a growth mindset. I hope you have a great day, Cowboys.
Morning, vaqueritos. Buenos días, vaqueros. Bienvenidos a nuestra rifa de noviembre. Welcome to our PBIS raffle for November. Before we begin, one quick announcement from Ms. Chavez. Have your parents submitted the family survey? I hope they have. I've had about maybe 20 students call, but not everyone. It is really important for your family to submit this family survey to let us know how we are doing as a school. All they have to do is scan the little QR code with their camera on their phone, and it will take them straight to the survey. Or you, as a good scholar, can help them go to our school website, and you can really check out all these cool pictures I've uploaded. That's a step. And then you just go to number 5, picture number 5, and there it is. All you have to do is click on it, and it's going to take you straight to the Will Rogers Family Survey. Once you submit it, boys and girls, all you have to do is tell your parents to call the office and say, Ms. Chavez, I just submitted my family survey for, and you give me the student's name. Okay? If there's 3 of you going to Will Rogers, then all your parents have to submit it 3 times. Okay? It's 1 survey per student. If your parents submit it before the 27th of November, and you call the office to let us know, you will be receiving a special surprise from the principal. So make sure you get yourself on that list, okay? Vaqueros, ya sus padres ya terminaron esta encuesta familiar. Es muy importante que lo hagan porque nosotros queremos saber cómo estamos haciendo como escuela. Es muy fácil con su celular, nada más escaneen este cuadrito negro con la cámara y los va a llevar a la encuesta familiar. O ustedes, como buenos estudiantes que son, les pueden ayudar a sus padres yendo a la escuela, a la school website de Will Rogers. Y aquí, si vamos al cuadrito número 5, está la encuesta. Le hacemos clic y nos va a llevar directamente a la encuesta familiar, ¿ok? Es muy, muy fácil. Por favor, ayúdenos a completar. Si nos hablan los padres antes del 27 de noviembre, pueden recibir un regalito, una sorpresa de ustedes, para ustedes de la directora. Así que háganlo, por favor, ¿ok? Now, who's ready for some raffle prizes? ¿Estamos listos para la rifa? Tercer grado, ahí vamos. Third grade, here we go. Leah from Mr. Hurley's class. Congratulations, Leah. Here goes one more. Diana Márquez de la clase de Miss Clarín. Felicidades, Diana. Now we go to 4th grade. Who's ready for 4th grade? Here we go. Here we go. Ricardo from Miss Spurlock's class. Congratulations, Ricardo. One more 4th grader. Here we go. Jack from Miss Royball's class. Congratulations, Jack. 5th grade. Are you ready? Quinto grado. ¿Están listos? Ahí vamos. Here we go, 5th grade. Uh-oh. It doesn't want to spin. Oh, there it is. Nicolás, Nicolás, ganaste de Mr. Blanco. Muchas felicidades, Nicolás. Ahí vamos. One more. tú también, de Mr. Blanco. ¡Felicidades! All right, here we go. 6th grade, are you ready? Sexto grado, ¿están listos? Ahí va. Yanis, de la clase de desarrollo. Felicidades, Yanis. Ahí va, one more. Anthony from Mr. Danel's class. Congratulations, Anthony. That was a close one. Congratulations, scholars. Okay, if your name was called, go to school today, pick up your popcorn, pick up your candy bag, because next week, November 13th at 5 p.m., you will be watching a movie with the one and only Mrs. Noriega. Okay, so have your popcorn and candy ready, okay? Si sus nombres fueron llamados hoy, felicidades. Vayan a la escuela, recojan sus palomitas, recojan sus dulces, porque adivinen qué, van a tener una noche de película con Mrs. Noriega el próximo viernes 13 de noviembre a las 5 p.m. Disfrútenlo porque se lo merecen. Enjoy it because you guys deserve it. Congratulations, scholars. Keep up the great work. I love you. I miss you, Miss Chavez.